The Duke of Sussex risks damaging his brand if he further distances himself from the firm rather than heal the rift, according to royal author and photographer Ian Lloyd. The expert claimed the nature of Prince Harry's fame in the US is rooted in his family's heritage and in particular in the love and respect people around the world still feel for his mother and grandmother. Mr. Lloyd, author of the newly released biography The Queen, 70 Chapters in the Life of Elizabeth II, told Express.co.uk, "It's a shame because he has got the Invictus Games and quite a lot going for him, but I think he is in danger of evaporating. He and Meghan haven't had the great launch in America we were expecting, they promised a lot and so far nothing much has happened. And I think they will soon realize that with Netflix and other deals it is just people ultimately wanting to trade on their royal status." Why Harry is a big name in America? It is because his mother was Diana and his grandmother Elizabeth II. If he does distance himself from the royal family, that brand will eventually be damaged. He will be just another foreign prince. He needs to be working in close ties with the royal family to heal the divisions to strengthen his own brand. Mr. Lloyd also noted that, as the spare, the Duke of Sussex is destined to slide down the line to the throne when the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's children will grow up and eventually create their own family. He said, "The problem with being the second is that you grow up with your sibling and you are equal. Diana treated Harry and William as equals, King George VI and Queen Elizabeth treated Elizabeth and Margaret like equals when they were children. But then what happens is that when the older one becomes sovereign or the heir and, it feels, the second sibling more or less disappears." Princess Margaret was second in line from 1936 to 1948 and, considering World War II, Elizabeth could have been killed and Margaret would have become queen as a result. But, had she lived up to now, she would be something like 26th in line to the throne, so in other words she would have disappeared off the radars with the passing of the years. And I think that's what Harry finds stiff. Meghan and Prince Harry stepped down as senior royals at the end of March 2020, a few weeks after they had announced their intention, which was not deemed a workable solution by senior royals, to carve out a progressive new role for themselves within the royal family. The statement they released in January suggested the Sussexes wanted to continue to serve the crown while pursuing profitable deals after becoming independent from the sovereign grant. Since bowing out of the firm, the Duke and Duchess have established themselves in California, creating a new organization named Archwell which includes 2 production powerhouses and a non-profit foundation. They also signed multi-year deals with Spotify and Netflix to create exclusive audio and video content. Prince Harry is currently working as one of the executive producers of Heart of Invictus for Netflix, a docu-series putting the spotlight on a group of Invictus Games participants and the healing power of sport. On the other hand, Meghan, who has seen the animated series she was executive producer of axed amid a cost-cutting move made by the streaming giant, is preparing for the launch in the summer of her first podcast, Archetypes. In early 2021, it was announced Harry had become Chief Impact Officer at coaching and mental health firm BetterUp. Throughout the months, the Duke and Duchess may also announced a number of non-profit initiatives, including donations in support to organizations in Ukraine to provide humanitarian aid amid the ongoing war, and partnerships, including one with ethical investment company Ethic. In June last year, the Duchess also debuted as a children's author with the publication of her first book The Bench, focused on the relationship between father and son seen through the eyes of a mother. Prince Harry is also putting pen to paper, as he is authoring a memoir set to be released later this year. The relationship between the Sussexes and some senior members of the firm is believed to still be strained. Speaking to NBC's host Hoda Kotb last month, Prince Harry did not provide a straight answer when asked whether he misses William and Charles after he has not been able to travel across the pond as much as he wanted due to the pandemic.